Hello you guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If y'all are new here, my name is Cam. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe down below. I typically do these what's on my iPhone videos like once a season, depending on what my phone is looking like or if I even changed it for the season. But obviously I had to change it for summer because summer is my favorite season. I am a Virgo, so obviously I am very in tune with summer. I just absolutely adore it. To go over specs in terms of my iPhone, I have the iPhone 14 Pro Max in black. The case that I have on it is just this Casetify case. It's just like this two-toned one, the screen in black color, and it also has these little safety little toggles. I don't even know what they're called, but they're great for me because I drop my phone all the time. I am definitely not the most cautious with my phone. Unfortunately, I just am very clumsy. And then I also just have this little magnetic wallet as well, and I just have my credit card in there as well as my license, just because I really only need 2 cards on me at all times, so it's super helpful. So this magnetic case obviously will only work if you have the MagSafe case on it. I honestly don't know how many gigabytes this phone has, but it has a lot. I use my phone a lot. Obviously I'm a creator, so it makes the most sense for me to have like the most, you know. Anyways, I think that's kind of all I needed to cover in terms of like what my phone is. Without further ado, let's get into what's on my iPhone for summer 2024. All right, starting out with my wallpaper on my home screen. I already filmed this once before and I honestly do not know the difference between the wallpaper and the home screen. So I think this is my home screen if I'm not mistaken. If I am, feel free to call me out in the comments because I honestly just cannot figure it out. I like don't know. So I just have this very capey beach coastal vibe home screen. I don't know. If I can, I'll have these linked down below or on my community homepage, because I know you guys always ream me for not putting in like the links to like everything, because I just like I find it and then I just forget to save it because I'm not even thinking about this video. So in terms of widgets, I just have the weather easily accessible because I'm always checking the weather. I'm always checking the UV for the day, so I'm always checking that, and then obviously checking before I like leave to go to work, just so I can make sure that my outfit is in tune with the weather. But most times I just need to dress for winter because my office is always freezing cold. Comment down below if yours is the same. And then I also just have Spotify because Spotify is just my favorite in terms of like playing music and whatnot. And I also just have my Aura Ring little activity bar, just instead of like the Apple Watch one, because I don't wear my Apple Watch anymore if you guys didn't know that. But that's what's on my lock screen. Oh, lock screen, that's what it's called. Lock screen. Wow, that was extra blonde of me. But and then I also just have flashlight and camera at the lower left and right, just because those are also one of the most like utility apps that I use. So anyways, opening up my phone, you guys know I have a very like predictable layout on my phone just because this is what works for me. So starting out on the left, I just have this medium-sized widget, or maybe it's a small, I think it's a small widget that just has whatever month it is, and as you can see it highlights what like day of the week it is, what number of the month it is, and then obviously just like a layout of the rest of the month. I find this really helpful just because I hate opening up the calendar app. I do not like Apple Calendar. You guys will soon like figure out that I really don't like Apple app. This is just really helpful for me, and I think it's really nice to be able to see the layout every single time I open my phone. So that is a non-negotiable widget for me. Moving on, I just have this app called Flow, which is new in my little app collection because this is unreal. It's just this app that already has like pre-filters on it, so when you guys are taking pictures or taking video, you're able to change the filter to whatever you want. My hair looks absolutely nasty right now, I'm so sorry, but there's just so many things to choose from. I think it's like 40 bucks a year, but I was like on the lookout for a new like little photo app. But this has been tremendously helpful in terms of like resparking my love for creator things of all sorts. So you can also do this for video as well. So it's just super helpful and it's really great, and it saves me so much time with like photo editing and whatnot and video editing. So I really love this app, and you can also edit pre-existing like photos and videos you've already taken, so no worries if you want to use the filters already in this app if you want to like edit something you took with like your normal Apple camera. So I just absolutely adore this app. I think it's great and it's perfect, and I just have no complaints, and I've been absolutely adoring it. And then right beside it I just have the normal Apple camera in case I just need that for a second instead of flow. I'm like not liking my hair right now, so I'll just also have that very easily accessible right there. And then I also just have my photo app, the normal Apple photo app, just in case I need something out of there, obviously, and that's like where I download flow camera roll stuff. And then I just have the Fox Weather News app. Although I have the Apple weather widget at my lock screen, I don't think the Apple weather is accurate at all. So I really do prefer the Fox Weather app. I think it's way more accurate. It shows you hour by hour, very specifically, the 14-day forecast, the high and the low immediately. And then this is my favorite part because it gives you everything without having to search for it. So it's all just like condensed into this one little thing, and it shows you like precipitation, rain, what it feels like, dew point, and the UV index, and the air quality, sunset, sunrise, all the things. I just like this way better than the Apple app. I think it's just way more accurate, and I just like it a lot more, and it also gives you like news and whatnot. So I really like this app. Moving on, I just have Waze I prefer over Apple Maps because Apple Maps is the most annoying, most ridiculous app I think I've ever seen. It just goes to show how behind Apple is in terms of tech. I absolutely hate it. I hate it. So one example, let me give you my reason why I hate it. Because when you're on the highway and you're like, you know, you have to choose an exit, it literally will not tell you the exit until you're like 2 seconds away from an exit, and then you literally miss your exit because Apple literally didn't tell you which exit you need to take until you're like 2 seconds away from it. I don't like Apple. I think Waze is the absolute best navigation app ever. Moving on, I have my alarm folder. So I have 2 little apps in there, and you guys will find out why. So I just have the clock app, which always comes in handy just in case I'm not near my Hatch alarm clock. So I have a bunch of alarms, which you guys know is my toxic trait. I just have a bunch, unfortunately, because I have a bunch of different times that I kind of just need already programmed in. This is a good Apple app for sure. So obviously just gives you timer, stopwatch, and alarm. But my favorite is the Hatch alarm clock. So the Hatch alarm clock actually changed my life. I got it for Christmas this past year. It is so good. So features that I love is that you can play sounds, and you can also like radiate light from the actual alarm itself. So you can play a bunch of different sounds like when you're going to sleep and whatnot, and you're unwinding. So they always update it as well, so there's always new sounds coming and going. But my favorite is Tranquil Ocean because it just sounds like you're sleeping in a hotel where like on an ocean front. Like it sounds so soothing and calming. But I don't really use it all that much anymore just because with my air conditioner it kind of like subs that sound. But like if it's dead of winter and you want the sound of your AC, you can literally play that. So it's really nice. And then you can also radiate brightness, as I've already said. So there's a bunch of different brightnesses. I hate light that comes from a ceiling or just any sort of fake light, like yellow light, bright light. I just don't like light. I like natural light that comes from the window. So if you guys want that at nighttime, or like if it's like a cloudy day, I highly recommend either reading light or warm white light. I think those 2 are the best. I know the Hatch alarm clock is very expensive, but I honestly think it's so worth it. I don't wake up pissed to that stupid like normal Apple sound. Like I would wake up in fight or flight, whereas this, when you're waking up, you can obviously preset some alarm times. You can customize your experience. You can wake up to like a very soft sunrise and this gorgeous sound, which is I'll try and get like a recording of it if I can. You can adjust, obviously customize like what days you want it to repeat on, the time, sunrise duration. I have it over a span of 30 minutes so I can slowly wake up to it. And then the volume of it. So during this time of year I'm gonna have to have it really loud because I'm having my AC on. So that's what's in my alarm folder. And then moving on, I have a music folder. So I just have SoundCloud and Spotify. SoundCloud is really nice because it just has a bunch of mixes that you can't find on Spotify, obviously, and I like EDM music, so I'm always on this app no matter what. I absolutely adore it. So that's my Spotify. And then moving on, that's my SoundCloud. So moving on to Spotify, I adore Spotify. It's the absolute best Music app. I don't like Apple Music in the slightest. I've never liked it. I used it way back in the day, like pre-college cam, so I liked it then, but honestly Spotify is where it's at. I just absolutely love it. I love the aspect of getting like your yearly wrapped. Yeah, just love Spotify. It's my absolute favorite. My top favorite songs right now are Please 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 by Sabrina Carpenter and I Want to Go Back by I Think John Summit. I, as I said, love EDM, so if that's your cup of tea, feel free to follow me on there. So moving on, I have my productivity app. So this just has my Google Calendar, which I use every single freaking day. If you guys do not have Google Calendar, I don't know what you're doing. It is just genuinely the best thing I've ever used in my whole entire life. It keeps me so organized and just on top of everything, because like say I have like a credit card bill due or like a student loan payment that's coming up, I'll have it like up at the very top so that I can see it, and it's just obviously a lot better than reaching for a physical planner. So I love having the Google Calendar always like ready to use and whatnot. And then I just have my Gmail for my business accounts, my personal accounts. I have like a million different Gmails. And then I have my notes app, which I love my notes app. I jot down literally anything and everything in there. So moving on, I just have my finance folder, which I'm not going to go into, but I just have like my normal banking apps, all the fun stuff. So I'm not going to go into that for obvious reasons. And then moving on, I have my entertainment folder, which just has like all my social medias. So I just have my Instagram account. So if you guys want to follow me, this is my apps right here. I don't post a lot in terms of like influencer cam. I post a lot as, you know, personal cam, so that's why it's not like always up to date. I really don't post a lot, and I've kind of, I don't know, I go certain days where I'm very active on it and then days where I'm not. So definitely don't follow me on there if you want to stay like up to date on everything that I'm doing on YouTube, and it's just not the place for you to follow me. But if you guys want to see like more of my personal life, definitely follow me on there. And then my TikTok, I've been very active on my TikTok, so if you guys want to follow me there, that is definitely a way for you to see my day-to-day life. I post daily vlogs on there all the time. They're just very quick little snippets of my life, so I adore TikTok. I think it's a great app, so definitely follow me on there if you guys want to follow my day-to-day when I'm not uploading here. Snapchat, my mom actually just learned how to use Snapchat, so I've been active on Snapchat with my mom, so it's been so cute. And then I just have LinkedIn. LinkedIn's great for, you know, building connections and whatnot and building up your resume, so I love LinkedIn. Also just have Facebook. I don't really use it all that much. I go on it like once in a while just to like catch up with family and whatnot. That's really kind of all I use it for. And then X, you guys are gonna laugh. I really only use X when like there's like something trending that I want to stay up to date on, or looking during ski season. I'll look up the resort that I'm at. So say it's like Okemo and like a lift isn't working, I will literally go on their Twitter just to see like what the maintenance call is or like when it's reopening. So that's really only when I use X. Moving on, I have my YouTube folder. So I just have YouTube Studio in the normal app YouTube. So YouTube Studio is really great for YouTubers because you can have full access to what you're needing to post. So like say you need to like re-upload a thumbnail, you're able to do that. Switch a scheduling date, you can do that there as well. And obviously just look at analytics if you really need to like check it really quick. And then obviously I just have my YouTube, which I already said. So I obviously watch a lot of YouTube. My favorites are Dado Carolyn. I used to watch her like literally every single day, but I've since leaned back just because I really don't like New York. So sorry, that was such a personal opinion. I don't really relate to her that much anymore. So I still watch her though every once in a while. And then love Gretchen Garrity, love her so much. Emma, Maggie, I haven't really been watching all that much, but I love watching like the wedding content from Emma. What else do I watch? Oh, been loving Caleb Hamer. He's probably like right there as I predicted. I've been on a student debt payoff journey. He's really motivational to me, and just having like the constant sound of like telling people to pay off their debt. I literally like listen to his podcast on my way to work like all the time, or like when I'm bored I'll just like watch his YouTube videos just because they're very entertaining to me. And also just like hearing the constant sound of paying off debt is really helpful for me. I don't have a lot of student debt. I just like am very dramatic. I have like less than 30,000 in student loan debt, which is very personal to share, but just being transparent. But he's been very helpful in terms of just hearing the constant sound of paying off debt. So Absolutely adore his channel. Okay, moving on. I have an everything and more folder. If y'all are OG and you've seen these videos from me multiple times, you know I will never clean out this folder. I don't know why. I hoard apps for some reason, and if I don't want to get rid of an app right away, it'll just go into this folder. So I'm kind of just gonna fly through this unless it's an app I'm really passionate about. First, we have BetterHelp. It's an online therapy solution. I work with them all the time. Really love BetterHelp. Focus on Fitness is a gym that I go to when I'm not going to like Pure Barre, Pilates, or Spin. Absolutely adore Focus on Fitness. It's just like a local gym that I go to. Pinterest. I live off love Pinterest. We can see what's on my little page right now. Just like a bunch of little coastal things, wallpapers, outfit ideas, wedding dresses. Yeah, just like a bunch of very aesthetic things, nails. Like this is just like the stuff that I look up. So, ooh, that is cute. Love that. Moving on, I have the Starbucks app. Me and my sister, my mom all share an account so that we can all get the stars and share the rewards. That's just something we've always done since I was in college. Amazon, I absolutely love Amazon. It's one of my favorite apps. I'm on it all the time. Lululemon, I used to work at Lululemon full-time as an educator. I know you guys used to love that content. Oh, I'm so sorry, but not really. I spent so much money on Lululemon, but I just absolutely adore Lululemon. They have the best. I wanted to try these actually. Not me shopping. So I really wanted to try them. They just don't have the front seam, which is something that everybody's been begging for the longest time. So I'm so glad they caught on the bandwagon. Sweet Green, where I work, Sweet Green is literally right across the walkway. So I actually haven't been in a few months, which I'm very proud of myself for. Sephora, obviously just have Sephora because your girl's a Sephora girly. Rumble Cookie, me and my boyfriend used to go like every single week. But because I also have been on a little bit of a weight loss journey, we haven't gone because I told him do not let me get it. I'm very happy with my body. Obviously, it's just like I want to tone up. I don't know, working an office job, I'm always sitting, so just putting in the extra work, like having my walking pad and whatnot. So I obviously have lost a lot of definition, so I'm trying to regain that. Moving on to the next page, I have Nespresso, which I literally don't touch anymore. These Three Boutique, which is a really cute little southern boutique. If you want like very unique clothes, I highly recommend shopping here. And I do a lot of dupes as well. Like I just saw like a Van Cleef dupe, so I love their little shop. LTK is where I generate links for you guys where I can generate commission. Obviously, if you guys want to support me and whatnot, if I'm promoting a product. Live Off Love LTK. Shop the Q is another little boutique from Boston. I've worked with them multiple times. I love working with them. They have the cutest stuff, and if you guys go in person, like they have the cutest little like gifty stuff in store as well. Love that. Shop I don't touch. It's basically just how you can track orders. Dunkin', y'all, I've been on a Dunkin' obsession recently. I don't know why. I've just been like absolutely craving it ever since Emma McDonald put it on her story like a couple weeks ago. Oh my god, it's like dessert in the morning to me. I get a medium iced caramel latte with oat milk. Oh my god, it is so good. So good. Next up, I have Golf. That's just like how you can track your yardage or something. I don't know, at some range that Kyle and I have gone to a bunch of times. Ballpark is where I just get my tickets if I'm going to Fenway. Foreo I literally only have because it's a face scrubber that I don't even touch anymore either, which maybe I should revisit because my skin's kind of acting up a little. Orange Theory, I used to do Orange Theory and I kind of just keep it here just in case I want to like do a class or whatnot, but I haven't felt the need to because the whole thing with like my weight loss journey is lowering my cortisol, which is why I've started Pure Barre, which I'll get into. Uber, I have Uber because with my credit card I get a $10 credit every month, so it's absolutely amazing. Chipotle, delicious, stunning, all the things. Love Chipotle. Mercari is actually where I sell all my clothes, so I think it's 100% better than Poshmark. This is my profile if you guys want to follow me. I'm always selling like Aritzia, Urban Outfitters, Lululemon. Like I sell a lot, so always be on the lookout on there. I'm always selling random things. Poshmark I have just to have. I don't use it ever. Yuka is, if you don't have Yuka, I don't know what's wrong with you. The best app ever. I literally, if I'm on the search for new skincare, which obviously I got a new moisturizer if you guys have seen my latest vlog, I scan anything and everything that I see. You can even scan foods. Like guys, I didn't even know the Protini was not good. Like the top ingredient isn't even good for you. Like, excuse me, what? Ew. So yeah, I got a new moisturizer and it's just the Rich Cushion Cream Ultra Plumping Moisturizer by Summer Fridays, and I was very surprised because I didn't think Summer Fridays had good skincare, but I was pleasantly surprised. Literally everything in there is green, so excuse me. So you need Yuka. I got like found it off TikTok. Like it is one of the best apps ever. Rove Dash Cam is just my dash cam that I have in my Jeep. because people are crazy on the roads. Next, I just have SoulCycle. This is really great if I'm in a pickle and I don't know what kind of workout I want to do. I'll just go to SoulCycle, but honestly, I think it's very overrated, to be completely honest. Great workout, just don't really feel the need to go all that much. Eventbrite for more concert tickets. My Epic for my Epic Pass when I go skiing, because your girl's a ski girly now. I'm actually pretty sick at skiing now, not gonna lie. Etsy I just go to use for like very unique birthday gifts if I want to like, oh, that's so inappropriate. Sorry guys, I was shopping for Kyle, sorry. So Etsy's really great if you want to get like unique little gifts or customized gifts. DoorDash was my bitch when I had the flu. Y'all, when I had the flu, I actually was on my deathbed. Like, I know that's not cool to throw around, but guys, I've never been more sick in my whole entire life. Flight Radar is actually sick. I love Flight Radar. Literally, if you're anywhere and you just want to like see where the heck a plane's going, like you can literally like see where the plane's going in the sky. Like, how sick. So it just shows all the air traffic and I really like it, so live off of Flight Radar. Cam Scanner comes in handy whenever you need to like scan something, and like obviously we don't have fax machines anymore, so if you need to email like a PDF but like you have the physical paper, you can literally like take a picture of it and it'll turn it into whatever document that you need. So love Cam Scanner, and it has my name in the app, so obviously I like it. JetBlue, because I typically fly JetBlue, so I just have that for when I'm going traveling. NRC, which is just a Nike Run Club I used when I was training for my half marathon, and then I injured my hip. So ChatGPT is the best invention I think ever to date. All the things ChatGPT can do. And I also just have Google Doc, and then I have Airbnb, which is really only comes in handy when like I'm traveling for like skiing and whatnot, or like going to Charleston. Bespoke is a spin studio that I've been going to for the past like year, but I quit going a long time ago, or not even a long time ago, just a couple months, because what I was paying was absolutely ridiculous. And then Shark Tracker is so cute, you guys. Like, you guys can like literally, I'm just very nosy, clearly, so you can literally like see like all the turtles, all the sharks that are around. Oh my god, it's just so fun. Like, hey Kedgie. And I just have Club Pilates because I did try Club Pilates a little while, or not even a little while ago, at the beginning of the week. And then Wingstop, y'all, Wingstop is unreal. Like, I have like the weirdest obsession with Wingstop right now. Like, I used to never care for chicken tenders like at all, but Wingstop has changed me, and I blame TikTok mukbangs. My mouth is literally watering talking about Wingstop. Like, that's a little gross to me, but it is just so good. And like, I will literally drag Kyle there just so that I can get my little fix if I want like a little cheat meal. Oh my god, hot honey rub. Oh, it's delicious. It's so good. Okay, moving on. This video is so long already. Okay, moving on. I have MadFit. MadFit is such a good app. You guys probably hear me talk about it nonstop in all my vlogs. Like, it just has so many different workouts. There's so many different challenges, and there's just so many cool things. Like, you can also like see like what they're posting on YouTube for free. Like, oh my god, and she's so consistent as well. Like, it's just really, really nice. And it also has like little recipes as well. Like, hello, she like uploads these, like she's just so good. So absolutely adore this app. I used it when I was like trying to figure out like what I want to do with like my workouts, because health and fitness is a non-negotiable expense for me. I've absolutely been adoring this app. Okay, moving on. This needs its whole own video. That didn't even make sense. But if you guys know me, I have the Aura ring. I bought it I think in April, so it's been a few months. April, May, June, July, so about 4 months since I've had this, and I absolutely adore it. Yes, it's pricey. I did get the gold one, but that's because I'm a very strict gold girly. So the Aura app, so many good things in here. Why I love it. Okay, I was filming for too long and I honestly don't know where I left off, but basically it just tracks your sleep and also tracks your fitness, your readiness, activity, resilience, which is like how long it takes you to recover. Oh my god, this is just the best thing I've ever bought. It is a subscription. It's $70 a year, so pennies on the day. So absolutely adore this ring. It lasts forever. I'm gonna do my own like little video on it, I promise. Next up, I have Pure Barre. I've been adoring Pure Barre, to be completely honest. I've been trying to lower my cortisol for quite some time, and I just have a cortisol lower belly pooch that I cannot seem to get rid of. So I'm trying low intensity workouts that freaking kill. Like, Pure Barre's freaking hard, guys. It's really hard. So I'm gonna stick with it for a few months to see how I like it, see if I see any changes in my body, see if, like what routine I can form around it. So I've been adoring that. And then my lower like little dock, whatever the heck, I keep the same 3 apps. As you guys know, I'm very consistent when it comes to what's on my iPhone. I have my call, Safari, and messages app all there because those are obviously the most urgent matters in my opinion. So they're always the most apps that I'm always like touching. So that's always that. And then I never really go over this. I'm just gonna briefly brush over this because honestly, like, I don't touch anything on my second page of my phone. So I just have reminders, don't touch it. Settings, barely touch it. Photos and videos, I don't even touch this app anymore, but I do pay for PicMonkey and Canva for my thumbnails. And then Visco is always very fun. Teza I used to use, but I don't really use it anymore since I downloaded Flow. My Lululemon folder for when I was an educator, just literally I've never deleted it. My last backup brought it back on my phone, so I just haven't touched it. All the Apple apps that I don't need to go over. Security, it just has my security cameras and Life 360. Random like college apps that I don't touch anymore, and then the Apple Watch, which I barely use anymore. I really only use it to track random workouts that the Oura Ring does not track. So that's really all that's on my iPhone, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, comment down below. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.